And of course, the good thing about having that one player drop, of course, is at least they're not, the countdown hasn't started. They can just get them back in here and they can go live. That's not a big deal.
Yep.
Speaking of the pings, though, this is another thing that perhaps, I mean, it depends on how good the boat player is, but generally speaking, when you're in the boats on a high ping, TV missiles are incredibly hard to guide with high ping. They just do not react well. So that could, that could definitely favor ESF in this map. All right, and Lauco is back, and we will be going live as soon as the teams call it.
All right, let's do it to it. So should be live here, guys.
There's the call.
Round 1 for match 1, week 1. A whole lot of ones there. Legacy versus ESF. And yeah, let us know in chat who you think is going to be able to take this one. I saw a lot of Legacy lovers in chat earlier, or maybe you were haters and you were just being sarcastic. I don't know. Been away for a while, but let us know in chat who you think is going to be able to take this one. We have the prediction from Gravity that Legacy is probably going to be able to beat it out. But you know what? I'm always for the underdog. I'm going for ESF. It's like 2 tickets, man. They're going to bring it out by 2 tickets, take it into the next round. It's going to be amazing.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I really hope it's a close game just because, those are the best kind of games.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely.
All right, 10 seconds on the clock. Going to be waiting for both teams to get in their vehicles, and we'll be watching where exactly their maneuvers go.
Is that Calypso from Mercenarios? Oh my god, I'm sorry, but I just saw it in chat. Okay, let's go. Let's get this going.
So we're going to have Feijo and Loku in the attack boat for Legacy, and Momoy, so right now at this point solo, we in the attack boat for ESF, and with TV Guide Missile, Q-Fire will be the secondary boat player. Missile going to miss for Momoy. Burst Cannon up against Peepo, though. And Number going to drop off a bunch of infantry. 3 infantry for ESF currently on the B flag. Second TV missile from Momoy will miss against Peepo. Number going to back up a little bit. We see this rib boat from Brunro actually in the docks area. Going to take do a little bit of damage to the Number in the Little Bird. And now the 2 boats, each boat having 2 players in it, and we actually have a SRA player, an infantry player from ESF currently on the dock side. APS is currently blocked for, or popped for Lauku. Q-Fire going to go out 1v1 against him right now. Q-Fire going to get the kill on Feijo. That was the repair for a Legacy, and the boat's still going to take it out. Lauku will get the kill on Nispel, who is the player hitting the straw, and it's going to be ESF's boat that's going to go down first. Q-Fire did manage to bail out just in time, and he straws himself, probably intentionally, hopefully intentionally.
I think it's intentional. Does look like over on A, yeah, that's definitely not going to be going their way. So maybe infantry players are going to be
wait. ESF with a nice rotation from the B flag. Nispel will respawn, and 3 infantry will get the kill. Nispel will get the kill on the boat. So it's ESF going to come back here. Brunwald, the last Legacy player alive on the dock. They did not go up and did not get capped for Legacy. And the 2 Little Birds, the 2 Scout Helos, now going to engage over the AB flag. And this flag is almost certainly going to go for ESF unless Brunwald gets some spawns on him any second. I know he'll go down.
That's a nice really hold right there. But middle flag still going to be heavily contested. It does look like the infantry fight is at a stalemate. I think we're at a 2-2. Oh, no, actually, we see 2 players getting picked up. So it's going to be up to, I'm not even going to try and say that. It's going to be Cats. We're going to go with Cats as he is still left up on B. They need to clear him out, but B does go into their favor. Oh, I like this. We've got Joe going all the way around. He will be able to get some damage onto the Little Bird. Does eventually get picked up, but that Little Bird is down, and it is very low on health. Might be getting a rocket, and he does end up going down. How huge is that, Gravity?
That is absolutely crazy huge right now, because that is going to open up the A flag for Legacy. And currently they're down 3 flags to 1. They're going to have the bleeds a little bit starting to affect them. They're about 20 tickets down right now. Kawaii Cats on top of the B rooftop, still in the bleed. Legacy still on the flag. They've got 3 infantry there. Bleed is in their favor. The flag will go gray. That'll stop the bleed against Legacy. They also have Feijo and Loku on the A flag right now. That'll also be a gray for them there. That is a 2 flag swing, assuming they get the A flag. Nispel is going to walk his way to the A flag. He'll be having a 1 versus 2, at least until the attack boat of Amoy gets there. So good swing, a good rotation in. for Legacy here.
Misspell is going to be there for the possible kill. I don't think he realizes there's an infantry player right by him, but he tries to get the turnaround and does look like they will be able to take that down. So A is going to be safe for the time being, but they did lose B. Look at these rotations though, Gravity. I mean, this is pretty crazy. So we see D getting traded out for C, it looks like.
Absolutely.
B probably going to be getting picked up. If they can take these infantry down here over here next to A, they're basically just flipping the map right now.
The map is actually being flipped like crazy. Legacy's going to try to make a counter push to A. They've actually given up the B flag. Kawaii Cat's going to fight 1 versus 2 against Naju and Recon. It's not going to work out that way. C flag will go up for Legacy, and once again, there's going to be a 3 flag burn against Legacy. Nispel will respawn on top of the C flag. He'll find a nice kill into Infernus. There's still more members of Legacy up top. TV Guide will connect against the building, not going to get any kills. And Q-Fire will redeploy off the D flag, and he's going to go in the building. Huge rotation in from ESF onto the C flag. 3 flag bleed still in effect.
So right now, ESF looking fantastic on their rotations, being able to take this. Trying to weed out Brunwell right now up top, and it does look like that is going to happen. So a full cap there onto C. We do see B getting contested and taken back over, but that little bird is going to be there to try and help out just a bit with this infantry player that'll be here. Now, we do have quite a bit of pressure that's going to be coming in on the south. It looks like we do have that little bird, a couple of infantry players, and the boat swinging way around. He's going all the way to the backside of C, so they're really putting a lot of emphasis here on the south side of the map.
Nispel just got baited into that jet ski. Infernus was waiting with the DMR on top of the D building. And now Number gonna push Peepo. Peepo too busy with the boat. He'll go down. So Little Bird, or excuse me, the Z11 will go down for Legacy. We have a 2 flags to 2. C flag completely covered for ESF. Feijo looks like he's gonna bail out the boat or swap around with Lauku, and he's gonna do some repair work. B flag, Recon is the last alive here, and it looks like he'll get taken out as well by Kawaii Cats. So B flag just fine. Q fire will bail out of the scout helo, and this is the advantage of having your scout helo alive, and that's generally going to be the little bird on this map. Is you can just bail out infantry wherever you need them.
So this play right now that we're seeing with
now
ESF boat all the way up to the north. I mean, do we need to be having him getting more involved, or is staying up there in this defense really the proper move at the moment?
It's not necessarily a bad idea, especially since Legacy's boat was up. However, with Legacy's boat down, it's actually okay if they decide to move it. The great advantage of having the boat stay up there with 1 person in it is it can fight 1v2, it can fight 1v3, and literally it is a guaranteed hold on that flag. It can TV guide the enemy chopper across the map, and more importantly, it frees up your infantry to deal with, to squad bomb other flags. You don't need to worry about, having the boat anywhere else if you can just have 5 or 6 infantry on another flag.
Well, it does look like there's a possible bomb that's going to be happening up there towards the north. Douglas is waiting maybe for some spawns to come on in, but yeah, right now it does look like lots of pressure on D is held off for the time being. Little Bird is going to be back up though right now for Peepo, so maybe he can actually combat.
Oh, Lauku! Right, Nispel will spawn just in the nick of time on Mr. Naju and get the kill onto Lauku. ESF will continue to squad bomb on top of the D flag. 2 infantry on top of Nispel. That flag will likely go gray as it's going to be 2 versus 3. The helicopter will try its best, maybe. Nope, it's way too high. That flag is definitely going to go gray.
Yes, it is, and there's the helicopters going after each other. Peepo is going to be able to take him down, so Numberg in the water right now, so no Little Bird is going to be alive for ESF, and now this does give an opportunity for those drops to come in, for the ability to just move around the map as fast as possible. We're also going to be seeing the north being taken over here as well, so Legacy, they're not getting 4-capped here, but man, they're not in the best of situations. We are seeing that lead starting to widen out just a bit here for Oh! Was that a straw to take down Peepo? I think it was. Beautiful job from Mr. Electrify. So no Little Birds on the map for the time being.
Yep, helicopter will go down to a straw from Electrify. C flag gonna go back up for Legacy. That'll be a 2 versus 2 hold. Momoy still in the boat, drops Nispel off. It'll be 2 versus 2, including the boat, on top of the A flag. It's a bit indecisive right now until somebody can get a kill. And now we have 2 infantry for ESF. Brunwell will get 1 kill on the Nispel. He'll find a 2nd kill on the Naju. A flag will still remain gray. 1 more spawn. It was going to be Focus. Focus will drop Cyrene. And I think they cleared out Legacy. He killed out Brunwell as well. But ESF will retain the A flag. Meanwhile, Douglas, spawning on the B flag, is going to gray it out.
You know, this is insane
he'll lose
right now. Just looking at really the control that we seems to see from ESF, you know, they look like they've really had just this thing on lockdown, but really only about, what, 50 tickets separate these 2 teams? It's crazy when you think about it, and just Legacy being able to just constantly contest and flip these flags.
Yeah, it's not that much, really, in the grand scheme of things. 50 tickets you can earn back within 30 seconds. You know, if you have a 3-flag hold, it's really, really quick. Some kills and some bleed will do it. Electrify going to take the rib boat to the B flag. Nispel going to rotate down to the C flag. He's going to encounter Infernus on the dock. And it's going to be Nispel that comes out on top. So Nispel will walk his way to the C flag. Peepo looks like he had to engage a rib boat. That went down for that was a win for Peepo. Lauku will find the kill on Q-Fire, and the A flag will start to bleed. Naju's going to get on the flag. It's not going to be enough. Lauku does have Phasio in the boat, so that flag will go gray. Peepo going to get pushed by Number in the helo, and he's going to win it. So ESF's helicopter going to remain in the air for the time being.
And that is going to be big here in this fight for Bravo, unless we do see another really great straw coming out and taking him down. But really,
Brett, there are 4 flags gray right now. That is such a rare thing in 8v8.
It is nuts. And it does look like we're still... Oh, no, Legacy, actually. Oh, man, I was going to say, down here on that seaside, it is going to be a 1v2 situation, and it does look like they are going to lose it. But, yeah, that little bird is just causing so much havoc there onto Bravo, but also being able to create those spawns as well. So continuous pressure is being put onto this Bravo site. Really, all the infantry, I think, can just kind of start heading up here towards the north side of the map and maybe causing some chaos. The boat should be spawning up, I would believe, here pretty soon. So ESF not looking too bad right now.
Focus will go down to Douglas as he pushes into the B flag. Q-Fire going to approach from the other side. The flag won't go gray yet until at least 1 more person spawns on him, or at least 2 more now. A B flag secured for Legacy. C D flag secured for ESF. 2 members of Legacy, Brunwell and Kawaii Cats, going to push the C flag. Nispel and the helicopter going to help try to defend. They'll hold off the flag for the time being. Kawaii Cats will fall to Nispel, and that'll be a retention for ESF for the time being.
That is definitely something that they need right now, because Delta is going to be completely grayed out. That attack on B for now is working. We do have the boat, though, starting to leave the north side of the map, moving his way on down. So might be seeing a couple of TV missiles coming on in. His Number is getting very aggressive over here towards that Delta side of the map, but he's going to have to deal with Peepo as well as the boat.
Number will collide with the top of the building, go down to 50 HP. Peepo's going to pounce on it. That'll be a kill.
No.
Flying error for Number. Meanwhile, TV Guide gonna come from the north. Peepo will eat the TV. He'll bail out of the helo. He'll survive for the time being, well, unknown if he'll survive yet. Another second TV will hit the tree. Peepo looks like he'll get out of there just okay.
Wow, that is fantastic flying coming in from Peepo in order to stay alive, and that little mishap there from Number. So, yeah, mistakes and some lucky plays coming in all around, but that boat is definitely getting interested here in that sea site.
Legacy needs to make a push here. They actually just got wiped off the C flag. The boat and the scout helo were here on the C flag, but it's not going to do any work for them. Infernus is going to make the play to the A flag, and they need it so badly. He's going to need a squad bomb because they're bleeding right now.
Oh my god, they are. But we do see a 2-man push there towards the north. Q-Fire, though, comes on in. He is spotted. They know exactly what's going to be coming on up.
I don't like this push with the boat at all right now from Momoy. He's going to be fighting the helicopter and the boat simultaneously. He doesn't have his helo up right now to help cover him, and it's an immediate pop. What the heck? Never mind. Legacy with a bad engagement. Kawaii and Phasio came around the corner. Legacy and Peepo will go down again.
Oh my god, ESF! They are just looking fantastic here as they're dominating in the vehicles at the moment. Just now are we seeing the infantry players starting to go down to that Bravo side of the map. Electrify immediately rotating on over to Delta as well. So, wow, that is a fantastic play so far from ESF, being able to basically control the skies, control the water here. That is going to allow them quite a bit of an opportunity to get back that 3 cap.
Blessing in disguise. Momoy will pop. We'll eat this. We'll eat the damage. Wait a minute. He took no damage in the boat from those slams?
Wow, that was crazy.
Dice, please. There is no way that he should not have taken damage. But apparently he didn't. So Q-Fire and Momoy will luck out here, as he will hit a group of slams and hit another one, and it doesn't look like it does damage. Momoy still going to get popped anyway. ESF's boat will fall. At least Legacy will still claim that one. Naju did bail out of the boat in time. He'll find 1 kill, get killed immediately by Fazio. A flag will be fine. And now the fight will rotate down to the D flag, as Kawaii Cat's going to be the only survivor of Legacy currently here on the D flag. They'll find 1 kill onto Electrify. It's not going to be enough. There's still another player here.
You know, that's pretty nuts right there. I mean, all vehicles down for Legacy, and they did not really give up all that much when you really look at it. And, you know, talking about just the sides, the advantages that we typically see, you know, they are on the Chinese side. So you would think that on the US side, they are going to be faring maybe a little bit better. They have a better chopper that's going to be there. So only down about 60 tickets at the moment. This is really looking good for them.
I just want to point out, Kawaii and Infernus doing a fantastic job of just wiping ESF as they try to defend the D flag. They've each killed like 3 or 4 infantry here. The boats here, they're going to get a triple cap for the time being. B flag going to be the next point of contention. Hopefully, as long as Legacy can hold on to it, they can get back in this game no problem. But that remains to be seen. Peepo going to engage number. Quite a distance, so both helicopters will be fine. Q-Fire gonna have somebody else spawn on them? No, Legacy looks like they might lose the B flag now. Nope, Kawaii Cats will get the kill on Momoy. That'll put it back in Legacy's favor. Q-Fire will also fall. Recon, the last member for ESF on the B flag. As Naju respawns. And just like that, look at that. There was a 70 ticket lead for ESF about 30 seconds ago. It's down to 40.
Wow. Oh my god. I can't believe there's a Bulldog being used. That's crazy.
Kawaii Cats gets 1 kill onto Recon on the B flag. It still remains up. A flag going to be pushed by the helicopter, the rib boat, and the attack boat for ESF. Meanwhile, Brune, Wow, and Infernus going to push C flag. This is a great opportunity to do so. Q-Fire, the last member of ESF, on top of the B flag. Cyrene will fall to Q-Fire. Douglas and Kawaii still there. It's still going to be 2 versus 2. And the tickets are less than 20 now between them.
That is insane. Great job here from Legacy so far. We do see Q-Fire trying to get that long-range shot. He's going to get the assist there from his team, but it is just now getting wiped out. So maybe some spawns are going to be coming back in to try and buff the hold here for Bravo. But the helicopter trying to do all that he can to spot this out. 3 players now going to be coming on in. Q-Fire potentially going to be heading this off here with his teams, but not going to be the case, as that's going to be Cats taking down Focus. And this is just some really good back and forth infantry play happening over onto Bravo. Finally, the Little Bird is looking like he is going to be able to maybe clean this up. Only 1 player left up alive on Quartz, as I don't even know how to say that name right there, but he is going to stay alive long enough at the very least to get some more spawns in. And all the while, the south side of the map has been completely taken over here right now for Legacy.
Yep, we have settled back down 2 flags to 2. Naju and Nispel going to move to the C flag along with the rib boat. I imagine Focus is going to get obliterated by the attack boat and the helicopter here, which is exactly what happens. He didn't get there in time, but Grunwald will respawn on top of the C flag. He'll fight 1 versus 2. It's not going to be enough to hold the flag. And nobody else will. Oh my god, he got it just in time.
It is, and he gets the cleanup as well. Oh my god. Beautiful play there. Clutch play coming in from him to make sure that they're going to be able to get that 3 cap as well and continue this burn. So there should be a lead switch coming in here very soon.
Absolutely. Incredible defense by Brunwell. Kept holding the flag, just holding it at the last second with the first kill, but gets the second, cleans up the flag. Legacy will tie out the flags and tie out the tickets. 93-93 right now. ESF going to answer back by reclaiming the D flag. Lauku and Feijo back in the boat. This is immediately going to put an extra 2 players on top of the D flag, and Legacy might be able to hold it. And it looks like they might. Nispel, 3 infantry for... Oh! Helicopter steal. Not going to happen. It looks like Pipo did get shot out of the Z11. Lauku just trying to defend the helicopter there.
They really wanted to steal that helicopter right there. I think that was 3 dead, just going for that little bird, but not going to be the case. We do see a transfer of boats coming in for ESF to try and get down onto that Charlie flag, so a lot of pressure is going to be transferring up there. At the same time, all the way up in the north, we do see a 2 versus 1, and it is going to go in the way of ESF, so we do have players a little bit everywhere, but whoa, is this Faye?
Oh my god, the javelins from Legacy onto the boat of ESF on top of the C flag. Just going to obliterate that attack boat. Feijo with the TV guide also going to come in. B flag going to go back up for ESF, but they're now down 25 tickets.
Oh my god, this is a crazy turnaround right now, and they are ESF is struggling at this moment to try and just regain something. They are being bullied around this map at the moment. B is going to be safe for the time being. This boat, though, is going to cause them all kinds of hell. They are so far not able to win this out. The little bird, though, is going to be back up, so maybe they're going to be able to cause a little bit of havoc, push him out at the very least off of the cap radius, so we can get back down to a 2-2 even setup and maybe some focus over here towards the south side of the map. But more infantry spawns are going to be coming in there onto that A side of the map. Little bird is going to be backed off back behind the island as well. And oh man, Pipo now going to be coming in for some more support as this 3 cap is really starting to tear into the tickets of ESF. So Pipo is getting aggressive, diving right down on top. He's not going to be able to get the kill just yet, but we got a boat on the back, a little bird in the front, and there's no chance from ESF. They lose their little bird, they lose the infantry pressure, and now they're just barely going to be able to get C, but that leaves B wide open here to be taken.
I see some redeploys coming in from ESF. Focus will redeploy on B. Recon's already there. As you mentioned, C flag did go up for ESF, so ESF did counter the A loss with that, so at least they stopped the bleed. 40 ticket lead right now for Legacy. However, the attack boat just got back up for ESF. It's going to push the A flag. Meanwhile, Lauku and Feijo are going to farm away at the C flag. We'll see if ESF redeploys on the A flag. I really kind of hope they do. Otherwise, well, right now, Pipo looks like he got hit by possibly a stinger. He's currently disabled.
We need to see like a miracle TV missile coming out to take down Pipo. Try and help out with this B push that's going to be coming in. Mamoy all alone up here to the north. He gets tag team with this chopper and boat combo, along with an infantry player, maybe with a straw or something. I don't really see him being able to survive this.
Well, number did just get back up. 2 laser guides have been blocked by the APS of Mamoy. And now there's infantry support as well. Mamoy is toast.
Oh, God.
It wasn't just the helicopter and boat. There was infantry. Brunwell and Furnace did spawn. And now Number possibly going to chase down Pipo. Pipo unawares. And this should be an easy kill for Number. And this is exactly what it's going to be. He misses on the pass. And Number will fall.
Wow.
Number with the clean opportunity to take out Pipo goes down on the pass because he misses a couple of the shots.
That is a heartbreaker right there. If you're an ESF fan, that should have been Little Bird down. maybe opening it up here for a B push. You had the infantry there as well, so some desperation pushes are going to be abound here. I do like the fact that ESF, they are basically ready for a push to happen over here towards the south side of the map, so some good spawns. Momoy may be able to get maybe some slam action going down onto the boat itself. That's going to be some nice needed damage to kind of help out maybe with these straws that are going to be coming on in. And yes, the boat does go down, so for now D looks like it is going to be safe, but immediately we see a rotation onto C as well. So this is just absolute bonkers happening around the map right now, Gravity.
Absolutely. The rotations, again, from both teams. ESF is really surprising me with how good they're actually constantly being on flags, on different flags at all times. Kawhi Katz, currently for Legacy, on top of the sea roof. He'll be fighting 1 versus 1 against somebody from ESF below. 11 tickets remain for ESF, now 10. And ACWR not going to find the kill. Rocket also not going to find the kill. Can he get the 44 kill? Nope. Focus will come up behind him and get the kill, and that'll wipe out Legacy's push. Now Number going to push on Peepo far to the south of the D flag. Looking like good hits. He'll get the kill.
Oh my god, right now, this is just... Legacy doing everything right here towards the end of the game. They're going to be able to get that clear there onto Delta, as you just saw. So we'll be able to finish out that cap. That should give them the 3 as well as the bleed. And that is going to be all she wrote. So about 60 tickets to be able to come really from about a 60 to 70 ticket deficit to be able to swing that all the way around to basically a 60 ticket win. That's huge.
I think at the max it was about 70 tickets that ESF was ahead, and that'll be a 60 ticket win for round 1 for Legacy on Parasol Storm. Taking a look at the scores right now, Lauku going almost 30 and 10. Beijo 10 and 14, also his co-pilot in the boat. So Lauku doing a great job in the boat. Momoy going 11 and 13, and I believe we had Q-Fire in the boat as well. So ESF's boat not really as effective. Meanwhile,
and what's crazy about that, Gravity, though, is that all of those kills really came in the second half of that game.
Absolutely.
I mean, all the way up until like right around that, I would say like 120 ticket mark. That was not the case. You know, we saw Legacy really struggling to get those kills, getting those vehicle destroys, and then all of a sudden a switch flipped, a moment happened, and Legacy just came roaring on back. Mistakes coming in from ESF. Like, what the heck happened with the little bird? I mean, Number was just, he was really it was almost like he was panicking and he was causing him problems.
He flew so well that first half, and then I think once he hit that building, it seemed to go all downhill for him. People started really getting the advantage. Number started flying really weird. He kept flying pretty much over a bunch of Legacy's infantry. And Legacy also did a really good job. Brune Wow kept taking the rig boats and just shoving them right below where he was flying and putting a lot of damage into him. And I think that distracted him a lot and it allowed Peepo just to keep sneaking up on him. It was pretty good teamwork from Legacy for sure on that. But Number flew...
absolutely.
Number really did fly exceptionally well that first half.
So a 60 ticket advantage, and that is going to be on the Chinese side. So, I mean, are you giving the advantage here to Legacy going in here on the US? I mean, is this going to be just a dumpster fire now for ESF by not being able to take some tickets on that first round?
It really depends on how well the opening for ESF is. I think, given that the fact that the little bird is going the ways of Peepo, given the fact that Lauku and Fazio did a phenomenal job just annihilating infantry with the boat, I think it makes a strong case of Legacy just dominating on this side of the map.
See if that is going to be the case.
That remains to be seen. We'll see. 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to go into round 2 momentarily.
And you know, you can't, I almost want to say that you can't really talk about ping all of that much. I mean, I'm looking at some of these pings over here for ESF. We're getting up into the hundreds easily. You know, you got Naju there at the 100 there for a little while. Q-Fire, I believe it was, or maybe it was Focus, who was pinging up into the hundreds as well. And then, of course, you got an Inspel going 240, like crazy. So
Aussie player wants to comp, man.
Dude, I feel so bad for the APAC region, man. They get screwed over in every game they play.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Oceania region just absolutely. I feel so bad that they're so far away from the rest of the competitive scene. Number gonna drop most players of ESF off. Peepo will get TV'd immediately. An amazing TV by Momoy. The helicopter will not die. Beijo and Lauku gonna put the TV guide now into Momoy's boat. Nispel gonna show up in the jet ski right behind him. Sra gonna go out against the boat from Momoy. Lauku and Feijo now gonna get hit by a TV missile. Lauku gonna get the kill on Nispel. That'll put ESF's infantry at a boat at a disadvantage. We do see the boat, or the helicopter of Number flying high above. Missile will miss. Looks like, yep. Peepo did get taken out in that little bird. He was unable to rep. And Legacy and ESF gonna hold 2 flags each.
Yeah, that was really good communication coming in from ESF. As soon as Peepo was down, they got the call. Number knew exactly what was happening. He ended up pushing the little bird, dropping off 2 players as well to make sure any infantry that may be down there to be able to take care of that, and was able to take him down fairly easily. So that was really good comms coming in there, and really needed at that point. Number though having, oh my God, he just got taken down from a straw, I believe, or something. Maybe that was a TV coming in across map. But yeah, now the little bird for both team is down and out, and Brunwow somehow surviving that onslaught coming in.
Both boats going to engage each other right now over the A flag. 2 versus 2 in the boats. Lauku going to engage, and TV missile going to hit Lauku. And even with the repair train coming in the water, it's not going to be enough, and Momoy will fall. And actually, I want to talk just briefly about, even with Peepo down in the helicopter and Number up, it says a lot about Legacy's boat and their players, that even with that advantage, that Momoy did not want to push into the A flag and go against the boat. They were so worried about going down there, and it didn't work out for them in the end. Peepo is now up, unopposed, now that Number is down for the next 45 seconds. And look at the C and D flags. They're going to rotate, and they're going to go the way of ESF.
Oh my God, right now it does look like ESF is winning out just in the infantry battles, but as comes vehicles, they have absolutely no support whatsoever. So can they actually hold on for any amount of time? And it's really going to be huge here. If they can take down this little bird, maybe with a couple of straws, that would be massive. But we do see some nice fights going back and forth here on C. The boat now going to be coming in here to try and help on out. Number is going to be making his way up top. G18 out, pocket AEK, not going to be able to finish the kill. Finally is going to be able to get it, but does quickly get taken out in response. So we do see Legacy being able to get that clear on Charlie. That does allow them to get the gray. And we're also seeing a rotation up to the north as well. So really good job here. Again, ESF not looking too bad here at the beginning of the map, but can they actually hold on through the longevity of it?
Historically, ESF has had a reputation of doing so much better in matches on the second round. I don't know what it is about ESF. They just get their crap together round 2 and always play better. We'll see if it happens this game around. Infernus will trade pretty much. Lauku will TK Infernus as he dies against Q-Flare. Douglas will get the revive. D-Flag now has 3 infantry of Legacy there. Peepo will find 1 kill against... Oh, he'll go down! The little bird will barely hang on. Naju gonna come up. Possible point blank. Oh, he tried to shoot him out instead. Stinger, that's what he had. He couldn't hit him with the straw. But this should be a Stinger attempt here. The ECM should wear off. Stinger gonna go up. This should be a hit at least. And it wasn't, amazingly.
That would have been massive if Naju able to shoot him out of the little bird. Talk about craziness going down. But I think people actually did end up getting picked up there just a second ago. So we are back to just a boat-on-boat action going to be going down here towards the south. A lot of infantry fight back and forth. Does look like so far ESF is able to hold on. And Electrify is just shaking things up, able to just completely dominate. Gets 2. His teammate is going to be able to finish that off. Inspel is going to be set up inside, but that boat doing so much damage from outside. He is going to be able to get those reps in there, and those constant spawns are going to be coming in. So very tough right now for this ESF team to deal with this.
Lauku and Fazio starting to get hit by a lot of straws, and that boat will go down. Lauku and Fazio will stay alive. They're going to swim their way over the D flag. Extra infantry on the support on the flag would be great for them. B flag also going to start going gray. At least Legacy graded. They'll play fighting 3 versus 2, Kawaii and Pipo against Nispel and Recon. And I think somebody suicided? No, maybe he died and got rezzed. Suddenly there was a person that disappeared off the minimap. Cyrene will get the kill under Recon. Rocket shot against Naju will get a follow-up kill for Cyrene. And suddenly the B flag's starting to look a little bit worrisome.
Oh, ESF though, they're going to be able to get some kills coming on in here. So they are still going to be staying alive. 2 spawns are going to be coming on in. So Kawaii Cats is going to be making his way over here towards the top with the support there from his buddy. You can see with that DMR. DMRs are allowed, by the way, for any of you guys who are looking at this going, what the hell is that? Well, they are allowed here for this event. So don't get your panties in a wad. It's not going to be a penalty. And still not able to connect with those shots, though, as he's just spamming across. And oh my God, is this going to be a potential 4-cap? We have the last flag available right now, flashing from Legacy.
People going to drop off Kawaii Cats up top on the A flag. That'll be a nice quick recap for them. They'll at least get the A flag. I would like to see a lot of suicide spawns up just on top of the D flag. If Legacy can do it in time, but they won't. Douglas, the last person alive, that'll be a free cap for him. Brune Wow with a really bad spawn to the south, going to be completely useless right now. He'll probably go down solo unless he can do a magic shot against the helicopter of Number, but it's doubtful right now. Meanwhile, Lauku and Fazio in the boat. Again, the indecisiveness. They're going to go A, they should probably go C. They need the second flag right away.
Oh my God, that's a huge infantry drop though onto Bravo. 3 players are going to be just landing right on top of it. Ninspell isn't really in a position here to help out, but the first kill does go into the favor right now of ESF. So Naju is going to get aggressive, and Naju is doing some beast work right now. Do you want to point out that he is 10-5? So the guy is just carrying it right now in terms of the infantry play for his team.
Q-Fire going to push the boat along with the helicopter. That'll be an easy kill for Q-Fire against Lauku and Naju. Or excuse me, and Fazio in the attack boat for Legacy. Number will actually get the follow-up with the kill on Pipo. Legacy's helicopter and attack boat are down right now. That is a huge play.
Really good play from Number as well. He hung back, knowing that Pipo was going after that boat, and he just waited and then attacked on him at the last second. That was a beautiful play coming in from him. So, you know, maybe some mistakes there in the first round towards the end of it, but definitely starting to straighten things up. But rotations are going to be coming on in. You do see B still heavily being contested. That's Legacy finally getting a foothold here on Bravo. We do see that rotation for ESF to go over there towards A as well. So maybe this is an opportunity for a slight 3-cap to come on in, as well as C getting some pressure on it. But this is kind of looking similar to what we had before, Gravity. I mean, about a 60 ticket advantage coming in here right now from ESF. Can they actually hold on to this advantage though?
That remains to be seen. And like I said, ESF is always surprising in their second rounds. Q-Fire going to dodge these slams against the dockside here. The slams are in an interesting position. They're actually probably in a better spot to kill off any jet skis that roll up to the A flag rather than anything with the attack boat. Legacy gonna lose the D flag, it looks like. They've been wiped off it. Infernus completely off the flag. Siren currently trying to sting her out. Number kind of just waiting for his ECM to recharge. And yep, Legacy doesn't have much going on right now. I'd like to see them push the C flag.
They're kind of disjointed at the moment. We got one player that's going to be defending over here onto A potentially. He does get the infantry kill, but he's going to have a boat to have to contend with here in just a few moments. But over here on Delta, only one player really left to contest. It looks like C is going to be their next big target here. But oh, wait. Did people just get taken out? He did. People got taken out. That was going to be Recon.
Oh, Momoy! Momoy will hit the slams in the dockside, the ones that really were kind of trouble. Probably unlikely to get any damage to him. He didn't take much. The boat took a half damage. Now there's going to be a rib boat coming in from Nispel behind the boat of Lauku. Lauku is currently busy occupied on 3 different fronts right now. Infantry coming in from the high ground as well. Nispel will get taken out. The boat, the helicopter from Number will get the laser-guided shot onto the boat, and Legacy's helicopter boat will go down again. Q-Fire will remain in the boat, the helicopter will remain on the A flag, and Legacy gonna have to scramble to defend the A flag. And if they lose it, they're gonna lose the bleed again.
Oh man, this is actually devastating right now for Legacy. Legacy with the one hope for Douglas to try and stay alive, provide some close support there onto A, but there's so many infantry players here that they should be able to deal with them. And yeah, they have no pressure to the south. They have nobody up towards the north. They're gonna have to maybe spawn back at home, try and get their vehicles going. This is massive, and you said it yourself, 30 seconds with the 3 cap? That's huge, and we're gonna start seeing their tickets go down so fast.
I love the rotations here. ESF already prepared. They're just shooting javelins at the boats because that's literally all Legacy can do, just try to get to the C flag. And Lauku will fall to focus, who's running his own javelin. Legacy is trying to scramble to the A flag. Number going to be able to deal with any infantry going to the A flag. I think Legacy might be toast this round.
Wait, did Kinsmell just die to his own team slams?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's got to be rough, but hey, we got to give every advantage here to Legacy because they are needing something as they're down to 80 tickets. This guy's has gone to a 100+ ticket game. Remember, 60 tickets was our advantage from Legacy last time. We thought, oh my God, they're going to come in here on the US side and demolish them. Not the case. This is huge here for ESF.
Legacy definitely going to gray the C flag. B flag, rotation from focus. I freaking love it. Already there on the B flag. The C flag will go. Recon will respawn on him. And hopefully they can get into the B flag before Peepo ends up finding him there. And Peepo's just going to back away. I think he's getting hit by Stinger locks from the D flag now.
Well, this is their moment to try and make this comeback. Focus is going to go big there onto Bravo. Does allow Number basically free range over here onto that B side of the map. Boat is going to be coming on in here with his helicopter. Maybe they can do some some damage here onto Delta, but the infantry doing a fairly decent job of still staying alive. Naju, you got to have a guy on infantry to stay alive. Well, he's the man to do it. Still going to be able to create some havoc on that point.
Boat from Lauku going to get also near the D flag. Peepo going to get the kill on Nispel. That'll be in the boat. Attack boat from Momoy. Going to work its way over. It'll encounter a rib boat from Kawaii Cats. And he'll fall immediately. Number. Possibly going to get pushed. Not quite. Not yet. People are going to be patient with that kill. The attack boat, Q-Fire, will go down. And it looks like the attack boat from ESF did fall, as the attack boat from Legacy, Lauku, and the Little Bird. Whoa, speaking of Little Bird, Peepo getting a bit of a rock there.
Okay, so you've got 60 tickets left. You have nobody down to the south side of the map. You have control of the vehicles. This is their moment, you would have to think, in order to make this comeback. Is this the right play to go up to the north on A?
Absolutely it is, but I would also say that they need somebody defending the D flag, because I know the rotation's going to go there, and Momoy is already on his way. Infernus will get to the D flag, hopefully, and defend it, but it'll be 1 versus 1, 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3 now. Q-Fire. I love this rotation. Possibly gonna hit slams, and he will go down, but the rotation intent was fantastic. Drop off 2 infantry at the D flag, move on to C.
Oh man, we have 3 flags flashing at the moment right now, and Legacy, can they make this comeback? Can they do what, well, might just look impossible? This is Battlefield, so crazier things have absolutely happened, but this is going to be really tough. B is going to be taken over. So many infantry players are going to be on that Bravo side. It will go over to ESF. It's all down to this C fight, really, that's going to be coming in. If we can have maybe this 2-on-2 go the favor of Legacy, that would be huge, giving them that opportunity to get this Delta side back in their favor.
Bruin Wow finds a double kill on top of the D flag. There's 1 infantry left for ESF here, and it's going to be it's going to be Momoy. Momoy against the boat and 2 infantry from Legacy. He'll find Infernus, possibly. No, he's going to get the Rex out. He's going to die here. He's going to get chased down. Momoy all hanging alone. and he will fall. C and D flag will go up for Legacy. A flag has Q fire on it. I want to see some suicides to the A flag now from Legacy. Q fire still going to burn it. Legacy currently with a 3 flag hold. Now possibly a 4 flag hold. Legacy gonna grab. Legacy will grab the B flag to lose the A flag. That's totally fine, but a 3 flag hold from Legacy. They're not out of this yet. Now, Lao Ku completely missing the point. Both the scout and the boat cannot go to the same flag. They're gonna allow the boat to focus and Naju and all the rib boats to go to the D flag to counter. They should have split up there. Huge mistake from Legacy. This just put ESF right back in the game.
Q-Fire still going to be alive over here towards the north. He still causes some problems. He finally does get picked up, so the flag may be getting neutralized here in just a few seconds, but the lifeline is not out of it just yet. We do see ESF being able to take control of that Delta site. They're going to be starting to move over towards C. Their vehicles are back up as well, so they're going to be able to have really a powerhouse, almost a Zerging type army here into the south side of the map to go over towards that Charlie side. And yeah, they have tickets to play with here. That's the big thing. I think they have such a huge lead that they have an opportunity to make this mistakes, but they can't be too frivolous with these extra tickets they have.
Lead currently against ESF. Reminder that the ticket bleed is so fast. Both boats, both attack choppers gonna, or excuse me, scout helo is gonna engage each other near the C flag. Infantry battle on the C flag looks like to be going the way of Legacy, and if they put any attack into the attack boat of Q fire, that could make the map so decisive for Legacy at this point. New rotation coming out for Recon. It'll go for the A flag. Number taking some serious damage from the attack boat, from the burst cannon, and Number will fall 6 HP left. Number will go down to Peepo. That is the attack. There's scout helo down. Q fire in the attack boat, practically beached on the C flag. Will get turned around. The boat will come around the corner for Brunwell, and he'll get the kill.
Is Legacy doing this right now? 97 tickets. We have only seen 15 tickets really being taken down for Legacy. This is insane. We do see rotations happening over here towards the north. D is going to be getting grayed out here in just a few moments. Legacy is doing a fantastic job of sticking together and supporting their vehicles with each other. And honestly,
huge kill from Douglas as he kills out Recon on the A flag, and that'll keep that flag for Legacy guaranteed. 20 tickets.
This is it.
20 tickets left for ESF to hold on.
Wow. Wow. That is insane here. And honestly, you know, as bad of a start that is for Legacy, Legacy just turning out when they absolutely need to in both of these rounds. You know, ESF, they really only have themselves to blame at this moment. 9 tickets left to try and make this play happen. They're going to have a miracle. They need both the vehicles down and get the flag caps in order to make this happen. And I just don't see it happening. It's it. That's it.
60 tickets, 59. There it is. Legacy take map 1 over ESF.
That is unacceptable if you're ESF. Like, what happened? That is the choke of all chokes. 130 ticket advantage. And it just goes away. Poof. Like that. What happened?
That's why we love competitive Battlefield. Nobody's really out, even with a significant ticket advantage. And looks like they're going to possibly play out the round. Legacy will resecure the D flag. Naju will show up in a boat. People farming away on the B flag. Great comeback from Legacy.
Well, and I do want to remind people that overall tickets do matter. So you do have a point per map, and then you have a point for the overall standing. So both of these teams do want to play until the very last second. So every ticket does matter. Yes, ESF does lose this map, but if they can secure themselves some tickets here, especially since they didn't get any in the first round, this is huge. So they do want to fight with everything that they have to try and secure themselves maybe, you know, 30, 35 tickets or so going into map number 2.
Absolutely, absolutely right. I totally forgot about that extra point system. And Electrify, looks like all of ESF going to be on the B flag. That'll be a nice clean cap. And we are tied at 36 to 39 with 2 flags to 2 as we go finish out the round here. As you just said, Legacy has taken the map, but we are fighting down for point values now. for the totality of that third extra point for the match decider. Momoy going to engage against Lauku again. An extra javelin from Siren will get the kill.
Oh my God, this is this is crazy right now. We saw an infantry fight over there on the backside of Bravo. That did go into the favor for now of Legacy. And it does look like they are going to be able to clean that up. So maybe some time on B is going to be happening here in just a few seconds to try and get that capture. But also down here on the south, we're going to be seeing that completely lost. So ESF, they do survive. They will be able to get this burn. But can they hold on to Bravo?
It looks like there's going to be a trade out A for D. But I think you're right. I think Bravo is the big point here. Siren will fall. He'll get a kill under Recon. Siren will get res. People will find 1 kill under Nispel. Legacy looks like they're taking the B flag right now.
Oh, Cats, can you be able to get this kill right now? Can he clear it out?
Oh,
he's just
my God.
right now as he's on 6 health. Does eventually go down. Now down to only 1 player on the Bravo. That's Momoy here. And he is going to try and make the play at 7 and 9 so far in the game. Can he actually pick up a couple of frags? It is going to be huge if he does. So far, still staying alive. But yeah, that 3 flag, I think, burn is not going to be in just yet. But it is coming down to basically these respawns, 24 to 19. And we are possibly going to be seeing it come down to the very, very edge here, the wire in this second round.
There's possibly a recapture of the B flag by ESF. And that could be huge. And it's possible they could still take the round. Number looks like he got hit either by a Stinger or a TV missile, because he was down quite a bit. Legacy gonna dump 4 infantry, or 4 players onto the B flag, or excuse me, the C flag. That should be a pretty quick cap for them, so at least they'll stop the bleed again really quickly. 11 ticks to 16. New rotations up for ESF as the chopper of Number and Q-Fire and Focus go to A. And look at the Peepo and Brunwow gonna immediately follow that up with the D flag. The rotations constantly just going for the bleed right now. 10 tickets to 14, an incredibly close game. Bleed not looking. I mean, they might get a second of bleed here. Yep, and the D flag will go gray, so that bleed will stop immediately. 8 tickets to 14. This is gonna come down to the wire.
I mean, really, it's just coming down to the kills, right? Or are they going to be able to rack up these kills to be able to kind of push them over the edge? But speaking of kills, by the way, look like going 22 and 5, 23 and 11 there for Peepo, 24 and 18 for Serentex. Sorry for the name there, but they doing a fantastic job in terms of the fragging department on their side. ESF really struggled in that regard.
Given the way that the players are suiciding out to rotate, eventually this is going to come down to a factor of players just won't be able to respawn. Oh, Peepo! He's going to dump the little bird, hits the pole. Will be able to recover it amazingly. And it looks like D flag gonna go gray. Peepo will find a kill into Electrify. He'll get the kill into Momoy as well. 3 tickets to 8.
This is ridiculous.
And now the respawns are going to be nail-bitingly close. Wow.
It does look like we have 4 people that are going to have to come in from ESF, so they have literally like no respawns that are going to be coming out. And then you do have 3 respawns over here for the US side, so they can't actually respawn their whole entire team. So right now it is basically a crippled team versus a almost full team here for ESF to try and get this bleed as quickly as possible under control. And it does look like that ESF might be able to edge it out. It is a 2-3 ticket game here so far in this very last round.
This is going to come down to the vehicles. Going to come down to the vehicles. People will find a kill onto Mr. Naju up top. A flag will be secured. Legacy going to be pressured on 2 different flags right now, C and D. Beijo in a terrible position, needs to get near a flag, anything right now. 1 ticket to 3. The bleed not going to come into play as long as the C flag holds. Q-Fire going to fight it out against Brunwow. Brunwow and Naju. Naju will get the kill into Brunwow. Still 2 tickets remaining. It's all about bleed at this point. Peepo just searching for kills. Probably should be helping out his boat. All they gotta do is kill the boat. No. Momoy. Momoy and Fate. Oh my god. They're gonna go after him. Lauku and Feijo gonna get double teamed. Peepo far away right now. Peepo now gonna engage a number in the helicopter. Stinger gonna go out against Peepo. ECM is popped. 1 ticket remaining. C flag starting to burn. Legacy. Scout Helo will go down for number. And now Momoy's turn. Momoy will engage against, Momoy will engage against the 2 versus 1 against Legacy. Momoy unable to deal with it. He'll go down. Legacy possibly going to come back on this.
No, 3 versus, it's a 3 versus 3. 3 versus 3, but the helicopter down just for a second. Electrify could go huge, not able to take him down. The infantry is out in the open over onto C. They scramble, now down to 2 players to try and make this happen. The C flag is no longer being taken, so it's all up, like you said, to these vehicles being able to hold on, and Peepo has a free burn over here. These infantry players, they got to try and maybe kill this Repper that's sitting over here onto the boat.
This is actually going to come down to a helicopter cap. This is, well, in a 1-ticket game.
Focus, go huge focus, go huge focus. He spawns in 1-1, 3-3 apiece. He could, he's stalling it out. He's stalling it out right now. So the helicopter has to go and maybe find another flag to go to.
That's the problem. It's just, he has to go to B. The flag on D is gone. It's gonna come down to a B cap with the helicopter. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Lauku and Feijo are tied 2 versus 2 on the cap against Q-Fire and Electrify. This flag can't go anywhere.
That's it. That's it. We see another kill happening on Bravo. They're not going to be able to take down that boat unless we just see a massive fail coming in. The cap is going to be coming on up. And that, my friends, is how Legacy somehow pulls the round out of their butt twice. Twice. Taking it a 61-0. What did we just watch?
That is the most insane ending to a match I've ever seen. Possibly slow, but the end game is so rare. You never see an end game like that. A 1-0 win decided by a helicopter cap.
So is it safe to say that ESF, they just choked that one out?
Yeah, definitely.
I think I'm not trying to be mean here to the players. I know a lot of people will say, oh my God, these casters are being assholes right now. But honestly, ESF had that game. Like that was theirs. They had a 130 ticket advantage. Somehow they ended up allowing Legacy back into this match. And then when you thought, okay, maybe ESF is going to be able to win by just, at least a round by tickets. No, they lose that as well. So it's doubly bad. They lose the point for the map, but they also lose any tickets for the overall score. I mean, they literally are going into the next map with 0 points, 0 tickets to help them out.
Yeah, that was, to be fair, 61 tickets is not that much in the grand scheme of things. It really isn't. So, Legacy can definitely still lose on Flood Zone and get demolished there. It all just kind of depends on how ESF's infantry play.
I would agree with you there, but think about this. Saturday, we had a map win because of and it was because of a penalty actually flipped because of 50 tickets. So that 60 ticket margin could have an impact on a map win. I mean, that is the difference between being able to have that point and not going into like maybe a 2-1 situation where at least you grab 1 point out of the series instead of nothing.
Definitely. It's going to be close no matter what, I think. All right, so like I said, we're just going to switch over to a different server now. We're going to go switch over to Legacy server, so ESF will now be playing on South American pings, just on the flip side, as Legacy had just played on a North American server. As we load into Flood Zone now. Let's make sure, let's hope that nobody DC'd on this round restart, and we should be good to go.
Pray, hold your hands together, cross your fingers, cross your toes. Please.
Nope, nobody DC'd. Awesome, we're good to go. So, as we mentioned earlier, as Brett mentioned, there is no transport helicopter allowed on Flood Zone. It is a 3-flag map with 1 LEV, 1 MRAP, and I believe 2 quads allowed right off the bat for each side. LEVs have a tendency to go between the A or C flag. Generally, they go the A flag, whereas the MRAPs normally go to C, and the quads go to the B flag to get the infantry there as fast as possible. The big decider of Flood Zone is, of course, positioning, pre-positioning the high rooftop between A and B, also known as A-long, and kind of this lower edge area where you can cap flags below the buildings of the A flag here. Sometimes you get people, maybe normally it's like 1 or 2 people on the C flag. You'll expect to see lots of slams in the water around that area. And friendly reminder, slams in the water on Flood Zone cannot be seen by thermal, so that makes them an extremely big threat for LEVs.
That is an absolute beautiful point, and that's something that did come into play in that last match that we did view. You do see a lot of them being popped in over there on that Chinese side of the map because it is kind of a popular spot there for that LEV to kind of tuck into and try and make sure that he's going to be having as much cover as possible from those infantry straws and smalls that may end up coming on in. So a lot of, and also too, the fact that we don't have helicopters, you know, every single engineer is going to have an ability to do damage to that LAV. So they will have to be careful not to get too aggressive in some of these situations.
5 seconds on the clock. Both teams calling live. We are good to go on round 1 of Flood Zone. This is map 2. Lao Ku going to be taking the LEV. Ripta taking the LEV for ESF. Both teams going to divide it out. Ripta and Lao Ku both going to go to the A flag. Focus already putting some slams down in the corner. Electrify going to the C flag. Legacy going to throw everything at the A flag right now. They're not sending anything to C. Brun Wow going to get close to Ripta. Ripta already eats a toe. Eats a second shot. Ripta at a quarter HP going to get out to rep. Brun Wow possibly going to fight 1 versus 2 infantry. We'll get the first kill into Momoy. Second small shot or straw shot into Ripta. Ripta will take him out. Ripta extremely low. 14 HP. He'll go down to Lao Ku. Meanwhile, B flag did go up in favor of ESF. Mr. Menagio going to dive down in between. Legacy has a couple infantry going behind. It's going to be Kawaii Cats and Lucas. Siren up on the high ground above the B flag. Nobody on it. Currently, there's a two flag bleed right now against Legacy.
And this is kind of what we've seen previously, you know, ESF being able to get the majority flags. They're looking pretty good. Yeah, they did lose some vehicle control here, but, you know, they have that bleed, and that's really what's going to be mattering here in the long run. You do see those mines being laid out there towards the north, but right now Massacre is trying to get some shots there across field, is not going to be able to pick them up, as you do see him just, well, actually, he does pick up a kill there right as we popped off of him, and we do have Legacy starting to clear it out around Bravo.
This is the strangest. I mean, you could so you can absolutely tell what Legacy's game plan is. They want A and they want B. They didn't send anybody to C in the beginning. They still haven't sent anybody to C now. They want A, they want B, and only now maybe Infernus going to go that way. We see Electrify being the person for ESF meant to defend, and only now was the call made that, hey, we're not getting B, we need to go C. Infernus will fall to Electrify. Electrify will get taken out by Brun Wow. New respawns likely needed for ESF on the flag. Brun Wow currently going to cap solo. Ripta back up in his LAV as well, on top of the A flag. Not currently quite on flag radius. Electrify will respawn. The flag will go gray anyway. Electrify finds 1. Brun Wow not paying attention. Infernus currently in the MRAP. Flag gonna go still gray. No! They're gonna dodge it around. Infernus! Infernus will straw the wall and actually do 70% damage to himself and allow Electrify to get the easy kill.
Oh, Ripta, though, up the north, he takes a lot of damage from those mines, and he's going to be out having to get that repair going down. In the meanwhile, we do see infantry starting to fail here, so Lookout doing a great job of staying alive, and Ripta does go down there. Oh, no.
What a toe by Loku, threading the needle between those crates. And the A flag will remain defended by Legacy as they pick up the B flag now. Lucas currently on the flag. Legacy has nobody, or excuse me, ESF has nobody on the flag radius, but 5 infantry in the area. It'll be up to Legacy to defend 2 versus 5 here in a second, as long as they get the flag.
And
there's one.
Honestly...
Focus will fall as well, and Furnace will keep going. Lucas will defend. Momoy on the staircase. He'll fall to Massacre guarding the stairs. That's 4 infantry down for ESF. Number, the last person alive on the corner, left corner. He'll go down to Lucas. And Ripta has respawned out of the LAV, trying to respawn infantry around the B flag, back of the B flag, allowing a spawn up point up. And 2 flag swing, or 1 flag swing now, as 2 flags to 1 now for Legacy. Now that's going to bring them the ticket lead for ESF starting to decrease. They have a 25 ticket lead right now, and that will not last as long as ESF is on the back foot here.
You know, that was a perfectly acceptable amount of tickets to give up. Like you said, they had a game plan. They stuck with it. Yeah, they lost about 50 tickets or so, but now all of a sudden it is looking like the lead change is going to come in. I mean, that score is going down so fast, and ESF is nowhere near another flag. You can see Recon trying to do his very best to keep his team alive and maybe get some pressure over here onto this B side. It does look like we're seeing a little bit of a push here towards the north, so a couple of spawns are going to be coming on in, and this could be a moment here to cause maybe a little bit of a distraction. But honestly, Loco has just done such a fantastic job of being able to hold on to this. I don't think they're going to have much problem.
ESF, A flag about halfway down. They're starting to gray it out a little more. Ripta going to return on the other side of the flag radius. Flag will go gray. This is good news for ESF. Legacy still not dumping anything back into the C flag again. Lao Ku going to try to do some damage to Ripta on the other side. APS popped for Ripta. And Ripta will back away.
Ripta! No!
Oh my god, there's so many mines behind him.
Oh Lord, he is playing with
Lao
fire
Ku
right now.
gonna push it though. Ripta will fall.
Wow.
I love how well Lao Ku just decided to push. Like, Ripta got hit with a straw from above, the call out was made, Ripta was disabled, and even if Lao Ku didn't get the kill, it was going to force Ripta back into those mines.
That was a fantastic communication coming in, and ESF still is not making any headway over here onto Bravo. You do see some shots coming in to try and maybe take down Loco. He's finally going to be getting down into the low numbers there. It does get picked up. He is able to get away with his life. He's like, you know what? My KD is too damn important to mess up here, guys. We're still going to be able to bail and do some damage. So Loku's still up and ready to go down there below. But right now, they got to get to a flag. ESF, get to a flag.
20 ticket, now 25 ticket lead for Legacy as the tickets F swung by 40 now. Legacy currently able to hold the A and B flag successfully for the time being. Ripta will find a kill on Brunwell on the A flag. Lucas up on the A long rooftop. This is exactly where they want to be. They can get in that, they can just throw grenades and shoot straws down in that corner. Q-Fire watching the corner. Smoke is out. And Q-Fire will fall to Massacre. G18 kill. And Ripta back up in the LAV. And Brunwell actually... Oh, Brunwell is starting to set up the first jihad. No, Ripta!
So painful! Oh! Who laid those mines down? Did you see in the kill feed?
I did not. I was watching the corner.
Oh my god. No, look at the south. Look at the south. We've got a 2-man push coming into the south. This could be a 3-flag hit coming in.
Brunwell got taken right off the top of that jihad. That would have been great for him to take out the MRAP. Infernus still going to be there. He'll fight 2 versus 1. They're just going to trade ring around the MRAP right now. And Brunwell will spawn and take out Electrify. C flag push now. Possible attempt at a 3-flag cap.
That is ridiculous. You know, I was gonna say I would like to see ESF maybe go down towards the south and maybe come up.
Wow, look at the timing on Lao Ku. They're gonna give up. Legacy will lose the C flag push, but Lao Ku gonna get back to the A flag just in time before it gets capped.
Yeah, they're going to need to do something. And he does spot out those mines as well, so he's not going to be hurting there. Spawns are going to be... Look at that. 2 infantry spawns are going to be coming down here to help him out, to find where this infantry play is going to be coming in at. And yeah, Ripta, while he's up in the LAV, he's nowhere near in a position to help out with this eventual push that's going to be coming in onto A. It's just 2 infantry players just trying to find an opportunity to get some damage on this LAV. Nice pickups, though. We do see Q-Fire being able to stay alive, but eventually they're going to get taken down. There's nowhere really for them to hide. And yeah, that A flag is going to go in the favor of Legacy here.
This is the problem with Flood Zone. Once a ton of mines are established, the Chinese and the US, it doesn't matter what LAV, what side you're on, the LAVs can't really do much. Instead of going up the main route, you actually just kind of have to go around. Because what are you going to do? You cannot go to B. You're wasted on the C flag. You have to push all the way around the other side, and Ripta is currently not doing that. And I really think if they were to, I think to get ESF back into this, you need a huge squad bomb on Ripta all the way around the back road behind Lauku, and you need to win that fight. And Lauku, look at, he knows. He's already just watching that back alleyway, waiting for Ripta to come back around.
This is just devastation right now. 152 to 42. It is over 100 ticket game. Yeah, ESF, they are going to be able to
oh, electrify with the MRAP, takes out the double, gets the double kill onto the 2 members of Legacy on the quad. A nice defense from Electrify that'll force Lauku to back up as he's all alone. ESF's infantry scattered on top of the A-long rooftop. They're waiting. They're trying to organize a push. This is the problem with infantry on this map is you organize on the A-long roof for a push on the A flag. But if that push from the LAV can't happen, you're sitting there wasting time. You're not getting on the B flag. You're not getting on the A flag. And it's a huge waste to have those infantry up there.
Absolutely, and no gain onto B. Some mine placement trying to come on out right now for the guys over on ESF. Lookout is probably going to be able to find that out. Yeah, he does. He takes him out almost instantly, so no real help there on that one. Infantry now starting to rotate back up. You do see, yeah, ESF just not able to make it happen. That, my friends, is absolutely how you win on Flood Zone. 145 to 0. And like you said before, you know, Legacy, they had a plan, they stuck with it. They said, okay, yeah, we may go to C just for a little bit here, you know, we're to take their attention away from that A site. And really, I mean, that's all they needed. And it was just absolute devastation. Lookout doing a fantastic job. 15-1, you know, I mean, the guy was just an animal there holding down that north side of the map the entire time. And you got to give props to the mine placement. I mean, I know people, you know, I remember back when I was competing in Battlefield 3, you know, we always had those players that they wanted to lay mines down in a cluster to make sure that they were going to be able to get the kill. And then you had the other style of player that they wanted to spread the mines out, you know. But I think famously, for me anyways, if you look at like on Karkand, you were able to just really disrupt the US team by just playing it out hundreds of mines of what it seemed like. It wasn't hundreds, but a lot. And you're just there to delay. You're there to delay and slow down. And that's exactly what was happening from Ripta. He really didn't have a lot of room to play with over on that side. And it seemed like every time maybe he was going to be able to get away, he slams right into those mines.
Yeah. And I'd like to point out here, they're the only member of ESF that really had a good round was Mr. Electrify, and he was the one who was babysitting the C flag, and he excelled at it. He went 8-2. He did his job. He constantly fought off 2v1, and he was able to maintain the flag radius. And now that is exactly what you need, but that just goes to show you how confused or just they didn't really have a game plan. The rest of the infantry, the rest of the team didn't really have a game plan on the B and A flags. That just shows you how the rest of the team didn't quite know their objective.
I just don't think that they were prepared for the infantry fight on B. Once you saw B getting taken over, the amount of pressure that Legacy was putting on ESF, they had them pushed all the way over towards the east side of their building over on the Chinese side. They were pushed all the way out. And when you're constantly having to, because basically you got to look behind yourself all the time. When you're trying to travel those roofs, they're going to be in those stairwells. They're going to be able to pop up. They're going to get some nice cross shots on you. You have to clear that out. And again, as we were saying before, it's all about time. It's delaying the other team, especially when you have that 2-cap advantage. And that's exactly what they did. They delayed the infantry from getting on B. And another point to that, you got to be able to have those roofs on B in order to really attack A. So it's kind of one of those things to where ESF was trying, they said, okay, we're not winning the infantry fight on Bravo. Let's go for a heavy A push. Well, when they did, we were getting Sraz from the top over on B roofs. They were getting Lookout doing a fantastic job with his tow missiles and his shots. And then you had to deal with the mines and the odd infantry player that was there helping. It was just too much there.
This is such a hard map. It is one of the hardest maps in competitive Battlefield 4, just due to the fact of what you said. If you need cover on these rooftops to push the A flag and the B flag. You can't just dump 5 players on the B flag, because the rooftops from everywhere else, if the other team was on it, you're just going to get wiped off the B flag. So you need this split of your infantry on both of these positions in order to successfully get B, which is why it's just so hard to break in.
100% agree. 100% agree. Now, what's the play coming out from ESF right now? Like right now, you just saw what happened in your last play. You tried to hit all 3 flags off the break. Do you try and mirror what Legacy did?
I think that that's up to how confident ESF is in their infantry. I think if they made it their objective to focus everything on A and B, I think that's good. However, I think Electrify did a great enough job on the C flag to hold it that I think I would be confident enough to let him do it again. Moreover, I think if Legacy now knows that Electrify is the point man for C and they don't see him on it, that is a big red flag to say, hey, Electrify is not guarding C, it's undefended. Let's put some infantry on C, we can get an easy cap.
Good point. Very good point. So where are we going to be seeing those LAV going? Where are we going to be seeing the infantry players picking it up? ESF, they've got a lot of decisions ahead of them here and not a lot of time to make them. Can they make the adjustments in round number 2 to be able to be a 145 ticket score line?
Huge push. 5-man LAV bomb going to come into the A flag in a second. They're just going to dive right in. APS is popped from both. Look at Lauco just go. Ripta falls immediately. They're all AT. What a huge push from Legacy. Mines are up. There's only one left alive, and it's Momoy. Legacy will secure the A flag. B flag going to be a gimme flag for ESF. And now it's Douglas versus Electrify on top of the C flag. Douglas has to fight the MRAP. Electrify, super, super low. Douglas will fall off. The MRAP will be fine. Douglas will get help from Lucas. Sraw going to go out against the MRAP again. Electrify with no health left, he will fall. ESF gonna lose the C flag, especially as Lauku will now back up to the bridge and help immediately recap it. Qfire gonna dive down there as soon as he can to help recap, or at least push back into it. Does he have anybody to spawn on him? Electrify is there. He's gonna dive straight into the building, and look at Lauku's position up on the bridge. Easy defense for him. ESF gonna lose the A flag and the C flag. Brilliant, brilliant opening for Legacy.
Oh my God, and look at this. They're losing Bravo as well. We see the infantry trying to hold on, but they're nowhere near the flag cap. This is exactly what we saw in that previous game, just happening a little bit faster. Maroon Rao doing a great job on the cap. Finally does get taken out, so no gray out on Bravo just yet. But also, look at the mine placement. If you go to the tabletop real quick, of where they are at. As you were saying, the forward mines coming in, going to make it so hard for Ripto, or really anybody, to try and take a vehicle up to that A side.
Absolutely. And once again, the only real option for Ripta is either you fight through it, in which case you waste a bunch of ammo, you have to deal with the shells from Lauku coming at you at the same time, and the rockets from the rooftop, or you have to go all the way around with the rest of your team. And it looks like Ripta now going to make the push towards C, at least to help at least stop the bleed for ESF for the time being. They're already down
smart.
40 tickets.
I think that's smart. That's what's needed to do. He needs to get onto that burn, make sure that they can at the very least try and stop this bleed and get something back of their own. They're not looking good here on the Bravo. They need to make sure that they can clean this out. But I think that it's pretty much a guarantee they're not going to win that A fight, at the very least without investing almost all of their team and their LAV to get it.
Ripta trying to just pry Douglas out of the inside of this building. Brunois will get road killed by Ripta as he spawns right behind him. And B flag now going to go the way of ESF. They'll recap that. Legacy almost had another free cap on it. And it looks like finally ESF will claim the C flag. They're going to stop the bleed. But look at the damage already done. They only have 40 tickets to play with.
Yes, and I do want to point out, guys, that this is really for a situation for them to not get 3-0'd in the total match. So they really, really need to be stepping it up right now and making sure that they can just hold on to this 2-cap for as fast as possible and possibly graying it out over the third. We have an infantry getting some slams right now. That's going to be Momoy able to maybe do some damage here. This could be huge if they can take him down.
Ku in a bad position, gets the slams. Momoy with a hero move. Solo takes out the LAV of Ku. Huge play right now for ESF.
Oh, we got to see the gray. We've got to have a spawn on Momoy. Something. Get this gray out so they can stop spawning and your infantry can start dealing with the players on top of Bravo, but it's not going to happen. Ripta, he knows that the mines are there. He has to play very, very passive. So again, really good play, really good forethought coming in here. And Ripta runs into a couple of mines, and that's a huge damage coming in. Maybe a straw coming in as well to take him down. No, the infantry player does get picked up. So for now, the LAV is still alive, but we do have a 1v2 situation, and Legacy comes out on top on A. No 3-cap coming in.
I just want to say, look how neutered, and it really is neutered Ripta is on this map. He's just going to dive in, knows oh my, how did that not blow up? Wait, what?
How is it not happening?
What is this?
Not happening? Oh my
What
God.
is this? What voodoo is this?
Just collapse him right now.
This is total voodoo right now. What is this? How is this possible? Ripta is,
at the same time,
he is so ineffective on this round. Oh my God.
We do see a push though onto Bravo. Finally going to be shaping up for Legacy. They get the full gray and they should be able to get the cap here. The ESF members have spawned really, really far back. You do have Douglas here going to be able to potentially head off this attack that's going to be coming on in on the top side of the roof. Looks like they have gone down below. So ESF, they basically have just given up on Bravo, and they may try and go maybe for a back cap onto A. I'm not really sure what they can do at this point. I mean, it's getting down close to where they are potentially going to be losing this map.
Yep, and Ripta did fall. There was a couple straws out from Legacy. They did take out Ripta one more time, so the Legacy LAV is going to remain dominant for the time being. I don't understand what happened with that LAV. Momoy going to be on the A flag once again, kind of all by himself again. Naju and Q-Fire, he'd love for them to spawn. Naju just left the squad. Q-Fire will need to spawn. Nope, Momoy, so trying to solo cap the A flag will not happen again. 160 tickets left, or excuse me, 160 tickets for ESF right now, and they are down to their last 11, now 10 tickets before the bleed just completely ends the round for them.
Oh my God, look at the mine placement there in the north. That is insane.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Go through. That is just disgusting.
145 tickets. That'll be the map and the match. They're going to play it out for tickets. And technically speaking, I mean, no, there's no way they get that third point, is there? No.
No, they've lost it. Like,
oh, I mean, yeah.
Let's talk about Parasol Storm there for just a second. Had they been able to, in that second round, secure maybe a 130 ticket win, which is what it was looking like they were going to be able to do, maybe they have an opportunity to take at least 1 point, right? But no, that's not going to be the case. It's looking like it is going to be a potential 3-0. I think it is confirmed a 3-0 now in terms of the match. So right now we're playing for pride here, boys and girls. I mean, ESF, they've got to at least make it look like they had some kind of a fight here on this map.
Siren with the teabag against Q-Fire. They both kind of drove their quads right past each other, and Siren got the better of Q-Fire there. Douglas on the high ground. Legacy still with the bleed. 108 tickets for ESF. The amount of mines down here is still insane. ES now with triple infantry gonna try to push into the A flag.
Yeah, that is disgusting. You know, what would you think about this in a situation where, like, let's say Ripta is going to be able to spawn in with the LAV? You know right now that there's going to be a ton of mines laid down. Why not have one or two of your infantry players grab that MRAP and go ahead and move in front of that LAV?
Absolutely.
Take out those mines ahead of time and allow Ripta maybe an opportunity to get in there to A. You know, that kind of coordination, maybe that thought just didn't happen this round, but it's definitely something that they need to be thinking about if they ever do come back to this map and play and they're in this situation.
Absolutely. I mean, the problem with doing that is the slam line is so deep that it probably wouldn't get the full list of slams. The other problem is, while you're doing that, Ripta still has to shoot and be careful with all of this, you know, with all the slams in the water, that it takes so much time and focus that you can't, it's such a bad position to be in. It's so much, the only option is to go around, and it's such a risky move to do that at that.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think at this point in time, you're in a situation where you just have to take that risk. You know, you're going to have to do something different. Playing standard is not going to work when you're down that amount of tickets and you're just not winning your fights that you need to. So, you know, ESF here, they are going to be able to maybe get A over here, but the last second we do see some infantry players starting to come on in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he ends up getting picked up. So that's going to be a full wipe there onto Alpha. Once again, you will be seeing that 2-flag burn coming back into play. We are basically at the same position as we were in that last round, you know, 145 tickets or so. If they hold on to this 2-cap, it could get pretty ugly. But like right now, what we're seeing, so for the quad going all the way into the round of the backside, you know, that's something that I think we should have been seeing earlier on in the match. You might be giving away a life there potentially, but you know, if he can get around on the backside, maybe throw some slams down, throw some mines down in the backfield, even if he dies, that potentially does slow down the push for that LAV. And you know, maybe if you do it early on in the game, you don't have to worry about the just blur of mines that are right now on A at the moment for Legacy, because they just didn't have that time to put it in.
I don't necessarily disagree with the idea of bringing that Jeep around and putting a bunch of slams behind. However, oh, Q-Fire are going to dodge these over. The problem with that is, again, you're putting so many infantry on the attempt to get on top of that rooftop, but you still need to make the follow-up. You still need to put the LAV on the A flag if you're going to go that way, or you still need to put all the infantry on the B flag, and they need to get there. That's the problem, and which makes that push such... It makes it risky without LAV support. And Lao Ku now going to dive his way down to the C flag. ESF going to do their best to defend. Naju will fall. Lao Ku will play alley-oop with the MRAP again. Nice kill from Electrify onto himself with the SRA. Ripta on the bridge. And once again, you know, I think we've reiterated this like 3 or 4 times already. Ripta cannot go the A flag. He cannot go the main way. And right now, he's currently literally on guard duty on the bridge, just trying to kill infantry, but it's a waste of the LAV. Like, they're already actually losing C flag, even with Ripta up on the bridge. And it's just a disaster for the LAV for ESF right now.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show not how ineffective maybe Ripta might be, but it goes to show you how effective the landmine and just the... Look at the landmines! There must be 10 of them there!
Oh, there's more than 10. At one point, there was probably around 20 down at one point. I mean, there was a huge number that they had supplied up there towards the north side of that map. So,
well, GG is called. 141 tickets for round 2. Legacy sweep. ESF 3-0 with an incredible comeback win on Parasol Storm as well.
Yeah, and you know, that's something that we do have to mention as well. You know, ESF, in a way, put themselves in this situation, right? I mean, they had a massive advantage going into round number 2. Huge. It was over 100 tickets. In round number 1, they even started out the map really, really well. They were able to get themselves a decent lead. I think it was about 30 to 50 tickets or so, and they ended up losing it in the end. So, you got to think, okay, yeah, it absolutely sucks that you're playing in a Brazilian server. It sucks that you have a massive ping advantage, but when you did have the advantage, right? When you did have that opportunity to really capitalize on that map, ultimately you failed. It really does come down to that. ESF, they failed on that first map. That could have actually kept them in potentially, maybe being able to get a map win. Because I mean, honestly, once we hit that below the 145 mark, ESF probably didn't play to their full potential because they knew it was mathematically impossible to really get any points at all.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, with that, ESF gonna have to take it easy. Have to get some practice in, recoup, and look over their match history to see if they can make anything better happen out of that. They can analyze their mistakes. Legacy, great game. GG's to them on their comeback over Paracel and their gameplay on Flood Zone. Incredible opening strat on round 2 of Flood Zone. That was fantastic. We will see you guys next week. That will conclude the cast for week 1 for the LevelBF 8 vs 8 League. I am Gravity. With me is BrettFX, and we will see you hopefully next Saturday for next week's games, which I believe are Gulmid Railway and Propaganda.
Woo!
Take care, everybody. You all have a great rest of your evening.